Hello, welcome to Threefold Talk. I'm Rob, the Token Wetlander, and this is going to be a show, folks. We were having such a fun time backstage. I'm laughing already. Welcome back, folks. Threefold Talk, the Aiel Talk Show, where you have more fun than you can stab a spear at. Leigh-A is with me today. So is One Shelly. And One Shelly, you've brought a friend, it looks like.
I have.
Hey.
This is my friend Kev Farstrider. He's come here all the way from, what do we call Australia?
Land of the Madmen.
The land of the madmen.
Nice.
So he's doing an exchange program with the threefold land.
This is amazing. I love it. I've just realized we don't have any music playing. Tut tut, Rob. So, how is everybody doing this week?
I honestly couldn't be better.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. Chat, how are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ, they're throwing it in already, folks.
Thank you, Matt Stagger.
Thank you, Matt Stagger. Yeah, Kev in the hold. Look, they're loving it. Kev. Keep it stabby, foldies. This is brilliant. All right, folks, we're going to have a great show tonight. It's going to be pretty wild. I'm just willing to bet. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to have some fun with it. We don't have Bain&Chiad this week or Mel. They're out raiding, so we miss them sadly. But I'm sure they'll come and join us again. And oh God, are we ready for this?
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you so much, Jessica. What have we been up to in the past week, folks? I think you've done a lot, haven't you, Shelly?
Well, I mean, Kev's probably better to describe what he's been up to. With me, he's come to Toronto, the Canadian part of the Threefold Land. I showed him around my city. We drank beers, we ate food. That's pretty much sums it up.
We spent a good bit of time in a park. Rereading Memory of Light for me. So got started on that. It was a very chill day, but it was nice. Got a real feel for the city.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. This is great. And Leigh-A, how have you been?
I am alive.
You have not been well, have you?
No, I got the post-con plague and it hit me pretty rough. So, which is why I was not on screen last week, because this literally would have been me the whole time. But yeah, I was very jealous to miss Frenzy and Tal. You guys had a wonderful show last week. I was dying. Again, just happy to be alive in here and not in my COVID hell anymore.
That is great. Thank you, Lumen, super chat for some super stabbing. We appreciate that. We love you. And Beth has an important question. Who is taking Melindhra's point tonight? Someone needs to be in the sweat tent. Hi, Kev, by the way.
Let me drink more and I can maybe...
We'll share. We'll share.
There's some sharing.
I've never made an innuendo in my life, so don't count on me.
He's a straight talker.
Yeah, sweet and innocent.
I love it. I love it.
Make me spit my wine out on the computer.
Okay, well, I'll play the Daily Vale intro, and then you can do that off camera. Then, shall we? Here we go. Spear brothers and sisters, it is time to cover up your face, for the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spears routes. This is the Daily Vale. I love that intro. I say it every time, but I love that intro. So, people do not believe that you are a straight shooter, Kev.
Oh,
So, particularly Bain&Chiad, who, whilst raiding, is also messaging us in the live chat. So, thank you for that.
it is true though. I'm not a straight shooter. Usually, it's just a little to the left.
That's it.
Yes, there's the first one, folks. I love it. It's going to be a great show. All right, there's not been a massive amount of news this week. Really, it's the Twitter chaos is keeping it pretty close to the chest. So we missed the news, Twitter chaos. Like, come on, we need that. But Brandon gave us a little something today, or at least something as far as I'm concerned. You might not, but deal with it. So because I think it's news, and that is he announced what they did with the funds that we raised at What a Holiday last year for the Lightweaver Foundation. So if you're not sure what a holiday is, it's a charity drive that I spearhead every year. We've done 2 years so far, and we basically do a 24-hour party, and we go crazy, and we have different content creators jump on for hours at a time sometimes, but everyone usually just takes an hour. And we just have fun, talk Wheel of Time, play games, people drink, they do all sorts. There's been
Write songs about pufferfish.
Yes, songs about pufferfish. There's been, I think they were stripping at one point somewhere. There's been cooking. There has been all sorts of stuff. It's a lot of
Heavy amounts of shipping.
Heavy amounts of shipping. Yes, Kev joined for that last year, and it was amazing. So yeah, Jess, we wish you'd been there, but you can come this year, so do not worry. Thank you, Jordo. Much G to you as well. So. Apparently, did the Twitter of Chaos post tonight? Someone send me a link to that and we'll find it. So put up. But anyway, Brandon dropped information on what they did with the money, because we raised over $10,000. I think it was about $12,000 in the end. And so they popped up a little video today to tell us what they were spending on. And yes, Ramen rattle to all of you. Not to me, because I set it up and I just sat back and had some fun. But he did a closed stop motion. No, what is it? Time lapse video. That's what we're talking about. Time lapse video of them packing away over 7,500 books.
Wow.
Came to a total worth of $106,000. He threw in some money as well, and there was a couple other small things too. But we were a main bulk of that, and they took those books and donated them to over 125 different schools, shelters, and prisons. I think that's amazing.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you don't know what your money at charity is being spent on, but this is specifically every penny that you raised for What a Holiday went to fund that particular part of what they did. So thank you to everyone who did that, because I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to watch the video, there is a link in the description. I've popped it in there, but you can just search Brandon's channel and you'll be able to find it if you aren't able to see it in the description. So that's about it for that. But Leigh, you had something that you wanted to discuss as well, didn't you? So
yeah, it's not really news. It's a segment I've been meaning to do for a while, and Frenzy actually reinvigorated me last week with her badass bitch speech. So it's just positive talk about our bodies and our confidence levels. So I don't know who's seen this yet, but our favorite Aiel did a tweet earlier this week of a beautiful picture of her, Aiel, and it's her just, stretching, being absolutely wonderful. And something I've been really into is women who have body hair and are just confident and out there about it. So after Aiel did this, we had our very own Mistress Dovey and her partner put together a similar photo shoot with, in a very similar pose. And it's like, yes, queen. I just loved it. So Everybody's allowed to groom themselves whatever way they want, as long as it makes you happy. And damn the haters, because in our culture, we know it's very faux pas for women to have body hair. And it's just, fuck that shit. So
Yes.
shaving sucks. Waxing sucks. So if you want to go natural, go au natural. Rock it, love your body. So just wanted to point that out from our Avienda and our Mistress Dovey. So that is your sweat tent speech from Root Mistress Leigh-A.
Those are beautiful photos.
They are.
They're wonderful.
And how perfect was it? So let me scroll down. Like pretty much nailed the pose as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how many attempts that Mistress Dovey is in chat, I believe.
I assume it was just one.
Yes, she's in chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and thank you, Mr. Stovey, for giving me permission to use your photo on our show. So very much appreciate you and all you do.
So it was such a great post. And I think Bain&Chiad retweeted it as well. So
yes,
yeah.
Yeah, I think several people retweeted it because again, it was just like spot on, like you said, it was fantastic. So, yeah.
Well, ladies, we have a visitor this week, and we know what that means around here at Threefold Talk when we have a visitor, don't we? So, it is time, ladies and gents, and all viewers and foldies, for Fear the Spear. Oh, that fades in, and then we have like the... I should have set up the other the video, not the video, the spinner wheel. So because we do them random now, so
yeah.
All right, let's get around the questions. Shall we do? Since there's only 3 of us asking questions, shall we go around a couple times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 2 each is probably good. Plus
2 each is good.
The Kev questions.
I think we have Kev questions as well, folks. So, all right, let's get our first question, and I thought I changed it. It's not doing a kiss.
No, you have to leave it.
It's still doing a kiss. All right, Kev. We're going to ask you question number 9. And question number 9 is... Kev, if you were to start a new warrior society, what would their special skill set be?
Oh, it's a great question. Special skill set. Well, I mean, we've already got maiden hand talk, which is, for when you want to stay quiet. But if you want to subtly communicate without other people understanding, I think we should have a beatbox society.
Oh.
Yeah, so coded beatboxing would be their special skill.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Would they have a name?
Yeah, but it would be really hard to pronounce.
I was curious about that. Yeah. I love it. That's great. That's what do we think, ladies? Is it good? I think it's a good answer. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And it's not singing, so it still fits.
Yeah, because you can only sing at funerals.
And I feel like you get a massive Aiel going into battle beatboxing. That would scare the shit out of people.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh, carry on, Kev. We need that.
Maybe later. After a couple more beers.
Okay. Some more Usquai for Kev, please. So, all right. Leigh-A, let's see what question you are asking. Question 3. The kiss is brilliant every time. Okay. Question 3.
How did you earn G today, Mr. Farstrider?
To be honest, I'm not sure I earned G today. I have been just absolutely showered by people just like who are earning much G. And I feel rather indebted at the moment. So I think the best I can say is that I've tried my best to show gratitude to all the people who have been so generous to me.
I feel like that's definitely G-worthy.
Yeah, that is G-worthy.
Totally G-worthy.
Nice. The ladies have spoken.
Yep.
All right.
Oh dear.
All right. In-person question now, not just across the screens. Question 8. The kiss. Every time the kiss. This is an easy one.
All right, Kev. What is your Usquai of choice?
I mean, it does vary, but I would say a nice single malt Scotch is where I'd go for a stiff drink. If I'm not drinking an ale, then yeah, a nice single malt is that's where I'm at.
Okay, single malt, nice. We're getting some things from chat for the questions. Carolina, there's one right answer, and that is this is to the previous question, obviously. The ability to take compliments and or eat full tubs of ice cream guilt-free, and those things are more related than you think, apparently. So, yeah, there we go. You showed up here, so G.
Thanks, Matt Stego.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. My question now. So let me bring that. Let me put that down. Bring this up. So many things to push. Question 12. Okay, what am I
Never
asking?
remove the kiss.
Yeah,
Never.
seriously.
No, the kiss is just staying now. Like, I feel like if we took the kiss away, like the kiss would be very missed. So we don't want.
I'd be very sad, honestly.
We don't want to hashtag miss the kiss. So
Every time I hear it, it makes me like tingle a little. So
No,
it feels pretty good.
hear that, chat? Kev, we would be missing tingle if we missed the kiss. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fear the spear, right? If I'm getting a kiss, it means I'm not getting stabbed. So it's a good thing.
excellent point.
This is an excellent point. Indeed.
As the person
Okay.
sitting next to Kev, I'm excited about this.
I love it. Okay, Kev. Who in the Wheel of Time do you most want to stabby stab?
Okay, this is tough because there's some very stabbable people in the Wheel of Time. But I think my top choice would have to be Leandrin because I can't stand a cowardly bully.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. I like it.
I despise Leandrin.
Carolina missed the kiss to replace Let Barney Blow. I love that. So, and Lumen coming in with the town jokes. Did you hear about the newest fashion trend among the Aiel? It's called the G string.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's a ramen rattle.
Well
there.
done,
I'm sorry.
Lumen.
That is
Wow.
brilliant.
That's
That is
Oh.
excellent. I'm very impressed with that joke. So, all right, Leigh-A, your question is not the one that's on the screen still. Oh, you're on 13. Okay. So,
Lucky 13.
lucky 13. This one, this is a Bain&Chiad favorite. This is in the list because of Bain&Chiad. So, I'm glad it's here because obviously she's not.
Trollocs are hot. True or false?
You're on. Now you're feeling the pressure.
No, I'm just like depends on the circumstances, but you know, it's a true or false question. I got to pick one.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not going to yuck other people's yums. So I'll go true.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice. I feel, is that the first person who said yes? Oh, true.
I don't know.
I think we need to do a show rewatch because I
Yeah.
actually don't know.
Please tell us if you remember if he's the first person to, other than us, who
Other
you
than
know,
us, yeah.
hashtag sky sex.
Indeed.
Yeah, because we know Shelly has her favorite Trolloc.
Yeah. Yeah, But well, Dan thinks they're pretty hot, so you know. Thank you, brother Dan.
They're certainly
All right.
horny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nice.
right. Yeah, that.
So, Shelly, let's see what question you're asking while Kev talks about horny Trollocs.
The horniest.
Oh,
one-
no,
there's the next
no.
question, sorry.
Question 1, that's a cop out.
We can skip that one then.
We're gonna skip that one.
We already
We're
did
doing
it,
that.
kinda.
Kinda, yeah. All right. Question 7. That is nice one because he can get it out in front of you.
Oh, what is in your cat and sore pockets?
My papers that allow me to cross borders. They're pretty important to keep on me. I've got some good 2 rivers to back.
You've got your moose.
Do I have my moose?
Your
I do. I have a moose.
Kev has a moose in his pockets.
Oh,
Tell me more.
yeah. I think Mel would definitely be having fun with this
I have
question.
a
She'd be
moose
like,
in
Sir,
my
tell me
trousers."
about this moose.
Like, yeah, you do.
Would you like to see the moose that was in my trousers?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, God, Mel's going to kick herself when she realizes she's not here for this question. That's brilliant.
Very handy. It opens my bottles of ale, so
Oh, nice.
Perfect. Perfect.
Got some nice big antlers on that moose.
Yeah.
Actually, if you actually really look at this moose, have a look at how sly the smirk on this guy is.
One sec. Let me. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. My, those are some man.
This moose knows
large animals.
something.
Okay, so we have 3 Kev specific questions.
Perfect.
We like to do specific questions. So I will kick it off. Kev, we would like to ask you, which is more dangerous, the Blight or Australia?
I guess that again, it depends. Like, if you're in Australia is not very dangerous. But
what?
I mean, so I think I'd be okay in the Blight. But for the average person, I think probably the Blight's a little bit more dangerous. We don't have any giant worms in Australia. Practically everything else will kill you, but we don't have any giant worms. So they got us by that. So I'd say the Blight.
All right, I'm going to ask chat this one because we haven't done the poll yet. So which is more dangerous?
Yes or no?
No, that's not just yet. We have a poll later for that one.
Does the Blight have drop bears? Hoop snakes?
Hoop snakes.
Did you just ask, do we have snakes?
Hoop snake.
Hoop snake.
Okay.
Oh.
Leigh-A, we have a question for you to ask. And
I do.
Yeah.
Why should we all fall in love with Almen Bunt?
Honestly, the reason why he became my Twitter handle is because I think he's one of the very, very, very few, if not the only character in that entire series that does not have an ulterior motive. He's completely selfless. He just wants to help out people that he came across. That's it. That's his whole point of existing in that series, is to help out a couple of lost farm boys, to help out his nephews after his sister passes away. His whole goal is just to be there and help people out, and that's why I love him.
Love it. That's excellent.
Everyone else is sneaky.
And what's your
They've got
Twitter?
something going on.
What's your Twitter handle?
@BuntAlmen. So there is an @Almen Bunt who I actually got to meet at JordanCon. He's a fantastic guy. And I didn't realize when I got on Twitter that I'd accidentally stolen his Twitter handle because I didn't know how Twitter worked. But we hashed it out over a couple of glasses of Squire and we got it sorted.
Okay, nice. I like that. I did not know there was 2 Almen Bunts at JordanCon.
I think.
Did you get a picture? Was there a selfie?
Actually, not at JordanCon, but I managed to catch up with him in Detroit. So, yeah, I think we did get a selfie.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Right. Well, one last question, and this one is for Wise One Shelly.
All right, what's been the most surprising discovery you've made while farstriding this year?
I honestly don't know what's the most surprising. Actually, the thing that I somewhat expected, but the level of it really caught me off guard, is when I got to JordanCon, I just got flooded with love from so many people. And then as I've been bouncing around all these different cities and towns and spending time with people, they've been welcoming me into their homes. Honestly, I feel so loved up, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. I'm it's just all warm and fuzzies, and it's blown me away. Everyone's been so just generous and warm and welcoming, and it's been unreal. It's a hell of a community we've got here.
It is indeed.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm actually tearing up a little.
Oh. That's what I was going to say. Hug him, Shelly. Yeah.
I'm
we
so
can't.
jealous right now. The in-person hugs.
Yes. Very jealous of you.
And second to that, I did not expect to get a tan in Canada. That surprised me.
Got a tan in Canada. Okay.
Yeah,
Just full
it's
of
been
surprises.
really incredibly warm and sunny and beautiful here, and I didn't expect that from Canada.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how surprised were you about that?
Probably a solid 8.5, 9. I
Wow.
did not expect to get catching a tan in Canada.
I've got to be honest. In this moment, I'm a 10. So, that's
The physics
Cool.
of the sun still works in Canada.
Yeah,
I know. It's just not what you think about, is it? So,
Full on.
I'm surprised Shelly didn't like slather you in SPF.
I offered.
She offered. I was like,
There's a reason I look like this and he looks like that.
Yeah. I was like, more than this on there, it'll be fine.
Fair enough. Okay. Right, let's. I can't ask chat whether he survived because they're running another poll. So let me just change that. Over 60% people think that Australia is more dangerous than the light. So that's what chat is thinking there.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll all have to visit.
Land of the
someday and find
Madman versus the Blight.
Yeah. So, did he survive Fear the Spear, ladies?
I think he survived it with flying colors. That's how one survives things.
Yes. Yeah. Nice.
Those kiss noises were well deserved.
Got by with a few nicks.
Got by with a few nicks. I love it. Okay. Well, Shelly, would you like to tell us what we're doing next?
Well, I think we have a challenge going on because I think on Threefold Talk, this is the most accents we've ever had on one show. So I think we're going to do a little accent contest, and we're going to read a piece of the Wheel of Time, all of the same chunk, so you guys can compare, and then at the end we're going to get the audience to vote on which accent is the sexiest.
This is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's going?
You guys know who to vote for.
I love it. So I have I did load it in. Okay, I have the scene that we're going to read for you folks. I say scene, it's a very short clip. But am I going first? Apparently,
I think we're going to go around the circle, and then I'm going to go last.
Okay, so Leigh-A goes first then. Is that what you're saying?
Great, thanks.
Go America.
Okay.
Alphabetically.
Go America.
No pressure, right?
Mm-hmm. You're
The
representing
wheel
the
of time
country.
turns and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called a third age by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time. But it was a beginning.
Nice.
I need wine after that.
Need wine after that. Okay.
That was some addiction. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you. I'm dyslexic, so reading like that was very nerve-wracking for me.
You did amazing. That was great.
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like I said, I need to drink now.
Go for it. I think it's my turn now. So.
Give it to us, England.
I feel a lot of pressure right now. There's a
know.
lot of pressure. I do this. So, okay, here we go. The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave birth to it comes again. In one age, called the third age by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time, but it was a beginning. Did I do okay?
I think I need a minute.
Do you need a minute? It's really hot here in the Blight right now.
Okay.
Oh man.
I don't think I could have done that with a straight face without the graphic up. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that the graphic was up. There was a lot less pressure.
people are loving it. So Josh, Bain&Chiad, the frying pan is becoming myth. This is great. Jordo, no, too late. Obviously, I'm not wrapping it. So
Ooh. Next challenge.
yes. Oh wow, that's quite a challenge. Okay, Kev, do you feel ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay,
Go Australia.
Yeah.
go for it.
The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the third age by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time, but it was a beginning.
tired I might need to like go take a break real quickly.
Yeah, that was. I feel like you're doing something to chat there as well, Kev.
I think I'm as red as Kev right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am so dead. So DT's hot. Jordo, Kev is giving Michael Kramer a run for his money.
Yeah, I love how you dropped your voice a little bit.
Yep, they're loving it.
Well, I mean,
I wasn't
there was some
expecting.
competition going on in the previous 2 rounds. I was like, all right, I gotta.
Jess needs a moment. Mistress Dovey is just Christ Almighty.
Yeah.
Beth, dulcet baritone vibes incoming. And Dad's like, damn, I want to play.
I definitely need to turn the AC on. It's very hot in here.
Daddy, sorry, Daddy, sorry. Yes, there, Josh, you.
I might have done a new career
that one. That one was great. That one was great. Okay, are you ready, Shelly?
You know what? I actually think I'm going to call in a ringer.
You're gonna call in a ringer?
I'm going to call in a ringer. My friend is here. I'm going to let her read it for me. You guys may recognize from a previous episode.
Hi, Tree! Hey! Special guest appearance. What a surprise.
How's it going?
Yes, we need to do Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready, Tree?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's do it.
How hot are you feeling after all of this so far? Because like the rest of us
Pretty
are...
intense, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no pressure, but you know, you got to bring it
Right.
home for the Canadians now.
The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the third age by some, an age yet to come, an age long past. A wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time, but it was a beginning.
Nice.
Very
Was that
nice.
Canadian enough for you all?
Was that Canadian?
I should have thrown a couple A's in there.
Should have.
Couple of
And then apologized.
And then apologize, which I am going to do actually. I'm very sorry for that.
Tree has such a bubbly, sweetie voice. Aw. And they're like, Tree.
Aw, thank you.
Beth's like, no fair, you brought Tree in.
It literally started coughing.
I called in a ringer. I know it's what.
Yeah, this is one horny of the Leigh-A chat. Thank you,
But
Carolina.
Tree, you know what we forgot?
Oh, yeah. In Canada, we do everything twice in English and in French.
So,
Oh no.
for your listening pleasure, la rue du temps tourne et les âges naissent et meurent, laissant dans leur sillage des souvenirs destinés à devenir des légendes. Puis les légendes se métamorphosant et mythes qui sombrent et même dans l'oubli longtemps, avant la renaissance de l'âge qui leur donne le jour. Au cœur d'un âge nommé le troisième par certains, une ère encore à venir et depuis longtemps révolue. Un vent se mit à souffler dans la montagne de la brume, sans être le début, car il n'y a ni commencement ni fin de la rotation de la roue de temps. Ces vents étaient un début.
That was not fair.
I think Canada wins.
Cheating. Why is One Shelly fighting dirty? Anas is, I think, about to melt.
Right?
Caroline is like, oh, we all know that this is the language of love. No. Dean, did Shelley just surrender?
Holy shit, Mark.
You can have your spot back.
This is amazing.
You want to hang out, Tree?
Sure. I'll wiggle in.
You're getting
We're gonna
kisses from
squeeze-
chat.
We're going
in
to try
my
and
chair.
squeeze Tree
Damn it,
in.
Mox.
Mox, you just killed me.
Merlin stole my spot.
Beth is like, we need to get Bavara in so we can recite it in the old tongue as well. So,
Oh,
There's a cat in Tree's spot.
okay.
Just
So, that was just, Mark's is slaying it. That was right. So I need to find. This is just brilliant. This is so good. Slightly broken, right? let's ask chat who won. So, who was the
Bugs
sexiest?
around here.
There's
That's what
very
we're
good
asking.
bugs in Canada.
Yeah.
You're coming into my
And
luggage.
again, you know who to vote for.
Let me.
Dan, you did hear souffle in there because it is the verb to blow. I'm not lying.
I'm sure you're not. Okay. And then next. And
Shelly would never lie about the verbiage of blowing.
No.
okay, folks, I'm putting a poll into chat. It should be
Oh my
here by the
God.
time you hear this. So you can tell us who is the sexiest narrator of that particular sentence. So, frying pan is out. Watch out, folks. So, they're asking Merlin. They're seeing Merlins. They're curious what's going on with that. So,
Yes, we are at our friend DT's house.
All the Canadians.
hey! Oh, the kid! Wow.
I feel like Canada is for once invading.
Mhm.
Yes, this doesn't happen very often.
I was
So,
going to say, if we're all here, we can do
look
it.
like a threefold shirt.
Yeah.
We're gonna
best poll. That's what they're saying.
just we're gonna cheers you guys because it's Canada. Is what we do. We have a maple whiskey that we're all going to do a shot of just for you guys because we love you.
And because we like whiskey.
Yeah,
Two reasons.
That's secondary, though.
and because I'm shaking from
But
reading that.
mostly because we love you.
Yeah. We need to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
all
to.
need- we all
we need to let
steady
it
our
like.
nerves a little.
Yeah, after all that. So cheers, everyone. We love you, Folbies. Nope, cheers.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I always went for it. Just went for it.
They love the poll, by the way, folks. So
Who doesn't?
All right.
A few more of those.
Because you know we're not really going to make you guys choose.
the politest invasion of all time. That's what Half Man Dan says.
We tried.
Yeah,
And then they're going to apologize for it.
yeah. Very true. Very true. Okay, so let's see. We've had 35 of your votes so far in the poll. Winning is I need a cold shower. Followed up by Don't Make Me Choose, I Hate You, and then a couple people were like, oh God. So
Very appropriate response.
yes. So apparently the five of us left them all needing a cold shower. And if you really want to tell us who you
That's a
think
lot of
actually
people in the
won.
shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of people in the shower. So
What
hopefully
is
it's a
the
big
shower you speak of?
Yeah,
What?
I should have put. Oh God, I need a cold sweat tent. But then
I
that
know.
defies how a sweat tent works, doesn't it? So
Well, I mean, that might turn into an igloo, and
It's called a
we all
Quincy.
know how that
a
ends.
Quincy.
Mm.
It's Quincy. Shelley has explained this. So
I'm actually shaking from reading that French because I don't usually read French in public.
You
It
do
was amazing,
excellent.
Shelley.
All right.
You were amazing.
do we need like a as chat's now going on to the shower thing. Nice one, Dovey. Ain't no pie like a shower. Jesus Christ. Do we need like a breather? I have something I can play that will give us like a 6-minute breather, so we can all kind of be like and just sort of recoup ourselves, folks. I want to give a shout out to Flamingo Sadai for this. Last time him and I were zooming on our Patreon Zoom, he made a suggestion for a narration that I can't believe I hadn't considered doing in the past. And there was one way I could have taken it, and I decided to go a very different track with it instead. And I've shared it to a couple people. Is it butt rock? Oh my God! How have we gone nearly 40 minutes without a butt rock request?
Yeah, how
Like,
are we
what
this thirsty and we haven't done a butt rock yet?
Yeah, what are you doing, folks? Like, come on, let's get there. We go. See, there's the butt rock.
Good
I mean,
butt
I'm gonna
rock.
mix it up because you can even have.
Butt rock.
Butt rock.
There we go. You can even have the innkeeper doing it as well. So, but no. So yeah, I want to thank Joe for this, and
We're trying to lower our levels of like heat and thirst.
I know.
And you just throw Henny Honey right out there.
yeah, I just threw a heady honey out there. I say this and I keep chatting away, and I don't actually have it loaded up. So you're gonna have to give me a hot second.
Oh, we
while I
we
do
can
it.
give you a
It's a
hot
very hot
second.
second.
Yeah, it's all about the hot seconds, folks. So. Right, let me. Oh, because it's.
I like that you're fanning yourself with a frying pan. Like,
I'm actually getting quite a workout with this.
I was gonna say you're a strong girl to be able to do that.
My forearms are gonna be my right forearm. I need to switch it up and work it out on the other side.
Can't get over Henny Heiny.
Henny Heiny.
Heady Heidi. So that's a great phrase. Okay, right. That's the one I want. Now, is that going to show up correctly? Yes. Okay. I'm going to put this up full screen. Feel free to mute yourselves. And folks, please enjoy this. If you have not read Towers of Midnight, this is from the end of Towers of Midnight. So this will, as it says at the beginning, contain spoilers for that. So if you've not read it, come back in 6 minutes. Because otherwise you're going to get spoiled. But yeah, we're going to take a 6-minute break and kind of recoup before we come back and play our next game. So I hope you enjoy this, and I thank you again, Joe, for suggesting it. A cruel, dry wind blew across Lan's face as he looked down at a corrupt landscape. Tarwin's Gap was a wide pass, rocky, speckled with blighted knife brass. This had once been part of Malkier. He was home again, for the last time. Masses of trollops clustered on the other side of the gap. Thousands. Tens of thousands. Hundreds of thousands. Easily 10 times the number Lan had gathered during his march across the borderlands. Normally, men held at their side of the gap, but Lan could not do that. He had come to attack, to ride for Malkier. Andir rode up beside him on his left, young Kaisel of Kandor on his right. He could feel something distant that had given him strength recently. The bond had changed. The emotions had changed. He could still feel Nynaeve, so wonderful, caring, passionate, in the back of his mind. He should have been pained to know that now she would suffer when he died, instead of another. However, that closeness to her, a final closeness, brought him strength. The hot wind seemed too dry. It smelled of dust and dirt and drew moisture from his eyes, forcing him to blink. It is fitting, Kaisel said, that we should strike here. It shows the shadow that we will not be beaten down, that we will not cower. This is your land, Lord Mandragoran. My land, he thought. Yes, it was. He nudged Mandab forward. I am Aiel Mandragoran, Lord of the Seven Towers, defender of the Wall of Thirst Fires, bearer of the Sword of 1,000 Lakes. I was once named Analine, but I reject that title, for I am alone no more. Fear me, Shadow. Fear me and know. I have returned for what is mine. I may be a king without a land, but I am still a king. A cheer rose from behind him. He sent a final, powerful sensation of love to Nynaeve as he kicked Mandab into a gallop. His army charged behind him, each man mounted. A charge of Kandori, Arathelin, Shinarans and Saladayans, but most of all of Malkier. Lan wouldn't be surprised if he'd drawn every living man from his former kingdom who could still hold a weapon. They rode, cheering, brandishing swords and leveling lances. Their hooves were thunder, their voices a crash of waves. Their pride stronger than the blazing sun. They were 12,000 strong, and they charged a force of at least 150,000. This day will be remembered in honor, Lan thought. The last charge of the Golden Crane. The fall of the Malkier. The end had come, and they would meet it with swords raised. Unmute Rob, that helps. There we go. You three okay there? Like, you muted, by the way, but you look like you're having to do
Rob,
some
that was
research.
so amazing. Like, I actually had to go get tissues.
Why? Yeah, I was going to say,
Right.
Shelly. Yeah, there we go.
We were muted, but we totally
Such a-
heard all of it.
Totally.
That reading. Oh my god. What an amazing 6 minutes.
I'm glad you three had fun in your 6 minutes of listening. So
Just intense and meaningful.
Yeah, you can read to us anytime, Rob.
Mhm.
yeah, was it really got the juices flowing there? Did it? But seriously, I'm glad everyone liked it. So yeah, Caroline's like, what's happened to those three? I'm not sure we should really focus on it.
We're
Yeah.
listening to Rob's reading.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I very much love that scene, and actually, I was just thinking about this the other day because that the scene goes on a little bit more, and when I was listening to it a couple years ago, I was just walking between buildings and just put on the audiobook. And that scene came on, and I was about to walk into a meeting, and I work for the military, so I'm like sobbing walking into this meeting. I was like, it's just so beautiful. And all these like lieutenants and commanders are like, what the fuck just happened to Leigh-A?
Which,
And it's so beautiful.
I
It was
appreciate
really
that.
embarrassing, but luckily I was crying because of a book and not because, being a female who cries at work. They're like, oh, this is one of your nerd things, isn't it? I was like, yeah, it totally is. It's just one of my nerd things. Like, I can't believe it yet.
Mind your business. It's a nerd thing. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah. Like, and luckily they know me. They're like, okay, yeah, no, we can wait. Like, go. Like, okay, thank you.
Nice.
I like Blind Fool. I for sure thought there was going to be a butt rock right at the end. So, I mean, I might do a comedic one day that has a butt rock at the end, but not on that scene. So, thank you, Nerdy Guns. I appreciate that, and Jess, thank you. So, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's that one. I got inspired to record it just after What Idol, so that's how long that's been hanging around for me to put into actual production. But yeah, I'll release that properly after the show. So people
Robin,
can,
your Patreon people who subscribe to your Patreon, they can request recordings.
I mean, yeah, people. I take. So Joe is golden. What is Joe now? I forget. Golden Crane Chat. yeah, he's one of them. I've got various levels. I think he's a Golden Crane champion. Let me look. That'd be easier if I've got it here. No, he's a Diadem Battle Commander. There we go. So at that level, we do like a Zoom once a month. So we just hang out, and he just raised it up there. We talk about all sorts of things. Wheel of Time. What we're up to, how's life going, all sorts of things. And he just asked me then, and so I was like, yeah, I'll put that on the list. And then I got inspired by the What Idol, and I just decided to record it. And then Jordan Con was coming around, so obviously I didn't have time to do anything with it, but I did it afterwards, and I'm going to release it now. So
Nice.
yeah. I'm glad everyone liked it.
Wanted to subscribe to your Patreon, and you just find that on your website?
Yeah, it's on my website. It's in the description to YouTube videos, the podcasts. It's on my Twitter. It's around. You can find it fairly easily, I imagine. So
yeah. Well, and this is a great segue into other ways you can support Rob. You have a little GoFundMe going on. Thank you.
I got talked into trying to get my ass out to Ohio in July. So
is there something going on there?
I don't know, but I heard Bain&Chiad was raiding out there, and she was raiding by herself, or themselves, however you want to put that. And I was like, I need to go help with that. So thank you, Rajesh. Send Rob to WhatCoff. Yeah. There is a GoFundMe because everyone was going to do it, and I was like, all right, fair enough. So I don't want to, it's in the description if you want to contribute. It's been
I
mad.
can get behind that.
I'm almost there already. It's been up like 3 days, and it's like £800, so it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Jessica said I was not about to let that go.
No.
So Rob is so wonderful and humble. Like, he will never advertise for himself. So that's what he has all his Aiel ladies for, because we will brag about him all day long. So we give him shit about all the toe he has. But when it comes down to it, he actually has negative toe.
Yeah.
Which is
So, no, Luke, I'm not getting my ass out. That's not a Patreon tier. So, no, not a
This show has already been thirsty enough.
Yeah.
There's been enough thirst. Right. I need to, y'all need to vamp for a second while I switch screens and platforms and stuff. Because I need to switch lists.
Well, we can vamp. Kev, why don't you tell us the route you've taken across? How did you get here?
How do I get here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, first of all, Kev, I am still pissed at you for not coming to DC.
That's fair.
Which actually ended up being fine in the long run because I got the plague, but still, I'm pissed. I'm mad at you.
Yeah, it ended up being somewhat fortuitous, but I have to nonetheless. So, I mean, if you want to start right at the start, from Perth in Western Australia, I flew 6.5 hours to Singapore, 8.5 hours to Tokyo, about 7 hours from Tokyo to LA. I spent 3 days in LA hanging out with Dan, Black Tower Podcast Dan. Showed me around LA and had a great time with him. And then flew from there to Atlanta, Jordan Con, obviously fucking amazing. Yeah, there was like little sleeping, little eating, much drinking, much hugging. And then from Jordan Con, I went up to New York. I had a few days, I had five days in New York, solo there. Over to Milwaukee, got to catch up with Master of the Deck in Milwaukee. Got to throw some axes at shit, which is always cool. And then it was Chicago, got to catch up with a non-Wheel of Time friend in Chicago, which is like pretty rad. Yeah, I have at least one non-Wheel of Time friend, if you believe that. Yeah. And then from Chicago, Detroit, hanging out with brother Dan and his clan, and that was amazing. Had a great time with all of them. And then from Detroit up to Toronto, where I caught up with One Shelly, and then today got down to Niagara Falls and spent the day with Tree and got to check out Niagara Falls and some wineries and do all cool shit. And yeah, here I am now on the Threefold Talk. So it's been quite the adventure. It's not done yet. I got a little bit, last 2 legs left, but yeah, it's.
What's next?
I agree with Glenn. I don't believe in this non-Wheel of Time friend.
Well, I mean, she's currently a non-Wheel of Time friend.
Okay.
Give me some time.
Okay. Got you. Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Think and roll with that. Okay. So we have a new game, folks. You know, so we're gonna play that. Did I load it? I did. There we go. I was like, I'm all a skiller today. Sorry, folks. So we're gonna play Fancast Feud. Da, 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 da. I need a drum roll or something like that, don't I? I need some kind of. Yeah, there we go. You can tell I made that in about 2 seconds because I didn't think, hey, it needs a musical intro. But yeah, we're playing Fancast Feud. Now, whose idea was this? They were sending me like 1,000 ideas at once, and I lost track. Was this you, Shelly, or was this
Bain&Chiad?
Bain&Chiad. Okay.
Bain&Chiad, yeah.
Right. So the concept behind this is normally we would fan cast. You know, we would be like, hey, we're going to take random names and fan cast or something of that sort of nature. It's usually how people do it, but we've got a twist on it. So we need you in chat to suggest 3 names, 3 characters from Wheel of Time that we can fan cast for. However, we can only fan cast from a predetermined set of people, and they're not actors or actresses. They're from a show. We were going to do Star Trek, but Kev has Toe.
Yeah, I have Toe. I'm only familiar with the films and the more recent series.
Yeah,
I haven't watched the earlier series, so letting the team down here.
That's okay. So we were like, what does Kev know? And Kev knows
The Simpsons.
Yeah,
The Simpsons.
Oh
Yes.
my god, I don't.
Oh, do you not, Leigh-A? Oh, we should have checked that. Oh, shit.
I can figure it out. I mean, people talk about it enough.
Okay.
So I think
right.
I got it.
So here's I'm going to bring it up on screen. So here's the concept, folks. You put 3 names in chat for us to fan cast, okay? And then we spin 3 random characters out of all of these. Why is it just no? I don't need that. But there we go. Put us back.
So they put 3 Wheel of Time names in the chat.
Yes, they put 3 Wheel of Time names in chat. So for example, like this, Jessica, Ruark, Aludra, and Androl, and then we spin 3 Simpson characters out. And debate about which Simpsons character fits which name. So shall we start with Ruark, Aludra, and Androl?
Sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
okay. Let's
There we
spin
go.
3 names. So the first name out the hat, Millhouse.
Millhouse.
Oh my gosh, I know who Millhouse is. Oh,
This
wait.
is a great start. This is amazing. Okay. So Millhouse. Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Nice.
So I'm going to Google all these.
yeah, do some Googling. And there's
If
47
you have to
characters
Google Millhouse, you're in trouble, Leigh-A.
and
I'm saying
Sideshow
Simpsons. I'm
Bob.
trying to
Oh my
find
gosh.
this. Simpsons.
Sideshow Bob. Oh my god, that is
Oh,
Wow.
Millhouse
That's a
is-
great
yeah,
trio.
I know who Millhouse is.
That is a great
Bleeding Gums and which one?
Sideshow Bob.
Okay. I got this. I got this. Thank
there-
God for technology.
Right. Okay. So I can bring them back up if we
Google
forget
like
the 3 of them.
Bleeding
So.
Gums comes up with some very interesting suggestions.
That's great. That is great. So, all right. So, DT, thank you. Just throw that in there. Madman.
All
Right.
cons should have Rob there.
Yes, that is true.
That is true.
If you couldn't hear it on the mic, DT said all cons should have Rob there.
Oh, thank you, DT.
And
You're
he's not
amazing.
wrong.
Okay.
Who was the last one? Bleeding Gums, and then
Sideshow Bob.
Mhm.
So I have them here, so you can see just on there. So Millhouse, Bleeding Gums Murphy, and Sideshow Bob. So okay.
not quickly.
Yeah.
Kev, do you want to go first since you're our guest?
Right, so I'm casting someone from. Wait, sorry, I've lost track. There.
So the Simpsons characters, you cast them as the Wheel of Time characters.
Yes.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the area, yeah.
Okay. Bleeding Gums Murphy. I mean, I think I actually would go with Rand.
Oh no, but these 3.
No, these 3.
Ruark,
Right, yeah.
Ruark.
Yeah, this is right. It's
out of
complicated.
those 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we love making things complicated here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like Bain&Chiad, thank you for this one.
If she was here, we'd be better at this.
Yes.
That is true.
Yeah, because I'd make her run the segment.
Right. So we're starting with Millhouse was first up, right? So Millhouse out of those 3,
Yeah.
I would have to go with Androl, which just because Millhouse tries to fit in everywhere he can, and Androl is a man who has tried to do everything he can. everywhere he goes. He's like, I'm happy to pick this up. I'm happy to fit the mold. I think I could see that working. So yeah, Millhouse for Androl.
Oh, sorry. We need to pass the buck here for a hot second. It was Mel, apparently.
Sorry, Mel. We all have toe.
You're both brilliant and beautiful.
Maybe it's just been in chat the whole time and I've been ignoring it. So I need to go back and find the original. Where was the original comment with the three names?
It was Ruark, Aludra,
yes.
and Androl.
There we go. So, right. So we've got Millhouse as Androl. I like that.
Am I casting all three, or are we passing this around?
Let's pass it around to make it go quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, Shelly?
I mean, Ruark doesn't sing, but Bleeding Gums Murphy has that deep voice that in my head, Ruark speaks to me at night in that deep, beautiful voice. So that's my casting.
Okay. Leigh-A?
I guess that just leaves us with Sideshow Bob. Who,
as Aludra.
Like, again, I mean, Aludra's got the big hair. So, and I feel like maybe just hair-wise, they're the same.
Do you know, I was looking at this and I think, and thank you again, Beth, because she's like, yeah, it was Mel on behalf of Bain&Chiad. Sorry. So yeah, I agree. I think Millhouse is Androl, and then we've got Bleeding Gums Murphy as Ruark, and Sideshow Mel, sorry, as
I will say, just based off of not really knowing The Simpsons, the one that came up for the Bleeding Gums guy was him playing the saxophone. So, and I was like, Androl. So our Androl, who is the bard. So that's what made me connect it off.
Yeah. Okay, we need 3 more names. I can scroll through and see if we can find 3 more names. Is there any that jumped out at you lots? There's Adswain, Davrin, Bashir, and Deshiva from Mitch. Do you like that trio? Yeah?
I like that trio.
We like that trio. Okay. So let's bring back the wheel. That can go. 3 new names. So we're looking for Fat Tony.
I need to write this down. I lost my phone again.
Nice. Okay, Fat Tony.
Sorry, boobs in everybody's faces. I'm sure y'all don't mind.
Right, so Fat Tony. Luan Van Houten.
What the fuck? That's a person?
Yeah. It's Millhouse's mom.
Millhouse's mom.
Oh. I love the way I Americanized it, and Kev still said it, mum. And then we have Sideshow Mel. Okay,
Sideshow Mel?
Yeah. Sideshow's got like green. Anyway, so.
Pretty much just Cecil from Frasier.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe that, actually. Yeah.
So, that's exactly who he is.
All right, I'll go first this time. Oh God, I need the names back up. I've already forgotten.
Okay, it's Fat Tony, Luan, Van.
Right, I'm going to go out on a limb here.
I'm
going to say Fat Tony is Davrin Bashir. Anyone going to dissuade me on that?
No, I agree with you. He's a mob boss. I think Davrin Bashir would be a badass mob.
I actually would argue that Fat Tony is Cadswain.
Yes.
Okay.
Say more.
Bit of a bully, earned their spot, but maybe did it their own way. Happy to tell people what they think of them, and So I could definitely see Fat Tony being Cadswain.
Okay, Fat Tony's Cadswain. Now I have a question. Luan, Millhouse's mum, is Davrim or Deshiva? Where you going with there, Kev?
That becomes tougher because, I mean, I think Luan Van Houten is one of the most underrated characters in all of The Simpsons. Don't you know dignity when you see it? That was actually the husband. It's been a while.
Well, it actually just...
Which actually makes it work even better, actually. It actually makes it even better. Luan was actually very... more dominant in her relationship with her husband. So if Luan's
Oh, we could make it Lady Bashir.
Lady Bashir, that
Instead
works
of
really well.
Davram Bashir, we
Okay.
can make it
Yeah,
Lady
that works
Bashir.
really well.
All right. And then Sideshow Mel is Deshiva. That sounds right for Deshiva.
That one fits quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one fits well. I like
So,
that.
Full spoilers, everyone. I forgot that Deshiva was actually Ostengar resurrected Agonar. She's the soul by the Dark One, placed in Ashman under the name of Deshiva. So I forgot that he was one of the Forsaken
Oh yeah.
in Ashaman form. So I like Sideshow Mel for that.
Oh, okay.
And Deshiva, the way that he plays just as kind of like the madness has already gotten to him, and just acts aloof all the time, and everybody kind of brushes him off and ignores him. But then he like has these clarity moments, and I feel like just looking at the pictures again, this is all I'm going off of. I feel like that's kind of accurate. So like somebody you would just brush off and be like, okay, yeah, no, they're just doing their crazy because they already got the taint in them a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
And you know what? Always kind of second fiddle. Sideshow Mel.
Yep. Okay. We have another trio just popped in.
Should this
They
be-
went really quick, folks, so I've missed a lot of them. I'm sorry. Padden Thane,
Nelia,
Nala the Short
the short ale. I love that that's been like.
Yeah,
Bring it up.
and Talonvor. Do we like this trio? Shall we go
Yeah.
for this? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Can we ask Tree this one?
Yeah, we're gonna. Yes, definitely.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
So the three Simpson
Hopefully I know
names:
which Simpsons was.
Tony McClure,
Oh,
Troy McClure. Sorry, Tony. No,
Troy?
Troy
Hold
McClure.
on, I gotta get another
I gotta.
pen.
Oh,
Another pen.
I'll bring them back up on screen. It's okay.
I'm Troy McClure.
You may
Yeah.
know me from such films as.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Coloring
We,
pencil. You got coloring pencils. This will work. Tony.
Oh yeah.
Troy
Troy
McClure.
McClure, not Tony McClure.
Yeah.
Yes,
Browns
Willie,
Pickle
yes.
Willie.
Yes.
Now that's who I had picked for Rock.
Oh, okay, cool.
Really, Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah.
And last but not
Don't say
least, Lisa Simpson.
All right.
Okay.
I know who that is.
Oh, okay. So, oh my gosh.
I know who that is. I don't have the
Yeah.
middle one. I don't know who the fuck the other two are.
You didn't. You're not going to miss that one. It's okay.
You
Right.
were first.
Tree.
Yes.
You're going first here. So.
Okay, so first off, I am going to put, I don't know who Anila is, I can't remember, but they're an Aiel, so
She's
they
the
have
short
red
Aiel.
hair, so Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, so she's the one that gets really sassy. She's a Maidens of the Spear. She gets very upset that these Wetlanders are taller than her. But she actually, after, and I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, after Sulin, wow, I've had wine. After Sulin, you know, is no longer the head of Rand's guard, Anila takes it for a little bit as the head. And she big brothers him, and it's fucking annoying to Rand. And he's like,
Yeah.
don't let Anila near me, because she's going to make me drink soup.
Yeah, totally Groundskeeper Willie. I'm sticking to my guns here.
Okay.
Okay, so Talonvor, total Lisa Simpson. Right? Just, I don't know. Talonvor takes over. Lisa knows what she wants. I don't know. It's just the Talonvor.
He's a bit of
Lisa-
an overachiever.
Yeah, he's a bit of an overachiever. And who was the first one again?
Troy McClure.
Oh, that's Pat on Fane for sure.
I mean, Glenn agrees with that. So.
Totally
Also,
Pat on Fane.
I like Leaf Brother down here. You might remember me from such educational films such as Blood on the Highway and Mister, Can I Get a Light?
You might remember me from such films as Fade, Where Can I Stick These
Yeah,
Spikes?
sneaking shorts in the Beltane.
Okay. Are we liking what Tree picked there?
Make enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we like what Tree picked there? I liked it. Yeah.
I think they're all good arguments.
Wait,
Yeah,
who
I
did
think
you
it's
say
all-
Lisa was?
Talonvor is Lisa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A little over earnest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just
Very nice.
very pure and hard and wants
Yeah.
to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Without thinking it fully through.
Yeah, definitely sometimes.
Fully focused on the goal and not how to get there.
Yeah.
Destination before journey. As
Yeah.
Brandon
Yes.
Sanderson says.
Yes.
All right. Beth put hers back in, so let's get that. So we have Leanne, Bale, and Alviarin. So
Ooh.
some fun names. Let's see who we get to pick from. Chief Wiggum.
I mean, I think that's probably pretty obvious.
That was pretty obvious. Yep.
No, we'll see what I forget. Maybe you need to move it.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Police Chief Wiggum. We have Edna Krabappel.
Clancy, use the remote.
That's also a great choice.
Wow.
And last, rounding out the trio, is Waylon Smithers.
Ooh.
These are all names
actually,
of actual characters.
That one I can definitely
This is
pin down.
Yes.
cracking me up.
These are names of actual characters. Okay, wow, what a trio.
All right, Kev
What age
says he's sure about Waylon Smithers.
Yeah.
Wait, let
Okay.
me Google him first. You
Okay.
talk and I'll Google
I
him.
think Waylon Smithers is Leigh-A. Like, period.
Oh.
That's like just
Oh my
Like-
god, yes.
duh. The whole thing is them supporting the person in power. Like,
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes, I do know who that is.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? There's my camera. I do know who that is.
I'm pretty damn sure that one fits really, really well.
Yeah, no, I'm in with that one, most definitely. So,
I actually got momentarily distracted and missed the other.
Police Chief
Wiggum
Wiggum.
and Edna.
Krabappel. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Well, then, yeah. This is actually probably the easiest one yet. Wiggum is Bale and Krabappel is Alvarin. Wiggum is someone who's not happy with her job and knows that she should be running the shit, and she does some sketchy shit, and she has a really awkward and unhealthy relationship with her boss. So, Krabappel for Alvarin, and yeah, like Police Chief Wiggum for Bale because he's got a heart of gold, but he keeps fucking up.
Nice. I don't think I could argue with that, to be honest. Can anyone else argue with that one?
I have an entire dissertation on it.
Really? That surprises me. All right. Should we do one more trio?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
think, okay, so DT is being a gracious host, and I think he's saying we have at least two more. And then we
Okay.
should listen to Kev's ad, and then we should wrap up. Because I don't want to be too Canadian, but there is a hockey game that's about to go into OT. So,
okay.
yeah.
So a couple more trios. I need to scroll back and try and find the trios now.
OT.
Yeah,
It's
OT.
important, okay?
OT means overtime for
Let's
non.
bring in
No,
DT for this last one.
Yeah.
DT,
All right, I'm in.
let's bring in
I'm
DT
in.
for this last one.
Okay, DT in for that. All right. I'm trying to find a trio of names here.
I'm pretty good.
And
Yeah, we are all
Welcome
there,
to the
Fred.
club.
I'm Stone Cold Sober. I don't know what to
okay, Zach is suggesting Asmodean, Ulva, and Slayer.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
Cheers, Zach.
Great.
That is
All
a
right.
great group of people.
All right, this
I'm
one's
writing
going to be
this shit
fun.
down. Got it.
Bart Simpson. Do you know that one,
I
Leigh-A?
know who that is. I know who that is.
No,
I'm writing
no,
this down.
Who's Bart again?
Bart Simpson.
Fuck you.
Mrs. Hoover.
That sounds.
I know who that is.
By
Like,
the way, like I would like to have Miss Hoover over.
And Superintendent Chalmers.
I know who that is too.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, really loud.
DT, you go first here. Do you have one?
Man.
Okay, what am I supposed to say? Like
You have to match.
I have to put a Wheel of Time character to each of those people?
Yes.
From the selection on the
ones
screen.
that-
Of the three.
Hello.
You got
So we have Bart
and then Matt
Simpson.
Yep.
Asmodean,
Lisa
Oliver.
Hoover.
Well, Bart Simpson I'll throw as Matt just because he's a troublemaker.
No,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
you have to
use
pick
these.
Asmodean,
Oh.
Oliver, or Slayer.
Oh, geez. Okay, I see how we're doing this.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, okay. I'll take Bart Simpson as Oliver for obvious reasons. So many obvious reasons.
Mhm.
Superintendent Chalmers and Miss Hoover. Miss Hoover will be Asmodean, and I'll take Superintendent Chalmers as Slayer. Yeah. For
He is two-faced.
yeah, he is. Superintendent Chalmers is Slayer for sure. Yeah. And I don't know Lisa's teacher. That's right. Mrs. Hoover's Lisa's teacher.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Asmodean because, well, I know Lisa plays the saxophone. Maybe her teacher had something that helps her along with that. I'm thinking music connection there, but I don't know much about The Simpsons. I haven't watched it in 20 years. So I'm struggling hard here.
You know more than I do.
Yes.
Hey, Mel, by the way.
Hi, Mel.
Hey,
Love
Mel.
you.
Mel.
We wish you
Hey,
were
no, we're playing
Miss
your
you.
game.
Yeah.
Miss your Mel innuendos.
No,
Yeah,
you
we-
windows. Oh my God.
There we go. Glad you liked it. Okay, I don't think we can alter. I think that was kind of perfect.
I think these were all good arguments.
Yeah. All right. Shall we round it out with Kev's glorious dulcet tones on our ad?
So should we say our goodbyes and then end with the ad?
Oh no,
I thought we were gonna do one
the ad's
more.
very short, so then we'll say goodbye and then.
Okay, Liz says we're gonna do one more because DT's being very gracious host.
It's fine.
All
It's fine.
right.
This is way better than freaking hockey. I know I just lost a bit of my Canadian card, but that's
I didn't have a trio of names.
I turned my Canadian card in a long time ago.
If it's your team, I totally understand. Just
Honorary Wolfkin.
piece the fuck out and go watch that overtime shit because I know playoffs.
Well, honestly, there's 20 minutes of intermission or 18 minutes of intermission before the
Okay.
overtime starts.
No, we've got time.
We're good.
Julian Sander, Ramonda, and Tom Manus. Tom Bale, Julian. No, Bain&Chiad goal.
Yes.
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 Oh, the
Perfect
connotation.
way to end it.
Yes, perfect.
Spin it.
All right, first up we have
Are we going to take this back to First Town?
we have
Lenny
Lenny.
Leonard. I actually can Google that one.
Listen, so you know who it is.
Okay.
Who's it?
Google it.
It's Lenny.
Oh, Lenny Leonard. Yeah.
It's Carl.
I know.
Martin
Carl.
Prince.
Oh,
Martin.
yeah.
Martin, yeah.
Yeah.
Lenny.
Nice.
Martin Prince. Oh.
Yep.
It's weird when they say that.
And
Yeah.
Selma Bouvier.
Oh man.
Oh,
so many
Martin.
thoughts
No
on this
matter,
one, but
no matter how this
And also,
comes
I
out,
love that in chat,
Bain&Chiad, I'm sorry.
Bain&Chiad is watching you guys right now, and she is saying choose carefully.
Yes.
He come back.
Guarantee it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, just say in chat, choose carefully. So
Yep. Okay, so we got Martin, Lenny.
Leonard, Martin,
And
Prince,
Selma.
and Selma.
Okay.
yeah.
I could posit something, but I feel like I've been dominating a little bit of this. Rob, what do
Hey,
you
it's your
think?
show, Kev.
Yeah.
It's the Kev Farstrider show. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's give Rob a swing at it. I can still counterpoint if I want to.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna take a swing at Bain&Chiad and goal. Okay. That's a statement I didn't think I'd ever say.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Are you sure? Oh my god!
Right.
I'm just a child.
Exactly. This is why we're
Yeah.
laughing.
That's
Right.
what's so great about this.
Okay. I think that Lenny is goal.
Okay.
Because I'm going to go with, I think, Bain as Selma, and then Martin as Chiad. And I don't really have reasons why. I just kind of think that's the way it should go.
Alright, I totally have reasons for my
Okay,
choices.
go give us
Like,
reasons.
right?
Yep.
So Selma is one of a pair. Lenny is one of a pair.
Oh,
It's always Lenny and Carl, and it's always Selma and God damn it, I've forgotten the sister's name. Patty.
Patty
yeah,
and Selma.
Patty and Selma, yes.
Patty and Selma, right? They're both one of a pair, so I think they're gonna have to be Bain&Chiad.
Okay.
Right? Which means Martin is goal, who is a fucking dork, which is perfect.
Paul kind of is a little bit of a dork. Like, let's not lie.
He's like, look how cool I am, I can do a kick. Like, I
So
think,
which one does he have a crush on then?
huh?
Which one?
Clearly Selma.
I would
I'm
agree with
curious.
that. Selma has definitely got the, for you non-Simpsons people like me. She's got her arms crossed, the hair. She's like, yep, I got it.
Bain&Chiad says he's totally a dork. Mel's laughing herself off. This is brilliant. She's dying of laughter.
I mean, apparently one of Martin's famous quotes is, "Oh, please call me Papa." Like, it doesn't say Papa.
We're so sorry, Bain&Chiad.
Okay. Yeah.
Luke, I said, Martin's definitely been put in a cage at some point.
Actually, he gets put in a lot of lockers.
He
Yeah,
does,
he
yeah. This is so true. This is so true. Okay, this is
It's
great.
weird how many crossovers there are with these shows on those books. What the fuck?
Right.
Ah, the gentle caress of a summer breeze.
I could see girls saying that while like cozying up to Perrin.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah.
Right. Time to tie it up, guys. So please enjoy the dulcet tones of Kev voicing the Couladin for Karakan campaign.
Oh, again? Oh, I don't know if I can handle that.
Vote cool,
Oh, yeah.
folks. He's the
No,
real
yeah.
Karo Khan.
Oh, there we go. See, he just do a live rendition for us. The following is a paid political announcement from the Couladin for Karakan campaign.
Randall Thor. Who is this man? He wants to be the Kare Khan, but what do we really know about him? Randall Thor claims to be Aiel, but is a soft Wetlander who carries a sword. Randall Thor claims to know our history, but says we come from servants. Randall Thor doesn't want us to take the fifth from Wetlanders. Randall Thor has toe. Couladin has never touched a sword and understands J.E.Toe. Couladin knows we are a proud race of noble warriors who have never served anyone. Couladin, he has G. Randall Thor, he has toe.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It almost makes me want to like cool it in.
I know, right?
Beth, oh my God, between Rob and Kev tonight, where is the sweat tent again?
Girl, yes.
It's between Rob and Kev.
There
Well,
we go.
that's not fair.
I believe it's between Tree and Wise One Shelly.
Why
Wait,
am I
wait.
getting left out of all this?
No. There we go. Beth.
So mad at all of you right now.
If this doesn't make an ad for Canada, I don't know what does.
Yeah. I mean, people refer to it as the blight, but I haven't got that vibe yet.
You know, I'm just gonna have to, go up by myself later. So don't worry.
Absolutely.
Canada, we'll go out for a rip, eh?
Yeah, we'll go out for a rip.
Right.
I have a dart and a peppers.
Do you know what? I'm going to finish it off with a something that another Australian that we hang out with, or I see a lot on Zooms, likes to say, because I normally sign off with "May you always find Born and Shade," folks, but I'm going to finish off a little different in honor of having Kev here from Australia. I'm going to finish it the way another Australian would probably finish this. And folks, I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I've enjoyed tonight. It's been a blast. Kev, Tree, DT, thank you for joining us. Leigh-A, Wise One Shelly, as always, you're amazing. But yeah, folks, until next time, I'm just going to say what this guy would say. And quite frankly, I miss you.
We missed you,
We
Rob.
miss you, Rob.
Bye.